Hello there. This is Esma Killick, and I'm an academic excellence specialist focused on combating underachievement and underperformance at school for your son or daughter. You're going to be really glad that you're listening to this free training entitled How to Banish Bad Grades for Good and Accelerate Academic Success. In the next 15 minutes or so, I'm going to reveal key tips to overcoming low exam grades and poor school performance, as well as low confidence in your son or daughter, which may be causing lost enthusiasm and motivation, creating anxiety and constant worry of a real possibility of exam failure, and much more besides. So make sure you have a pen and paper ready so you can take notes, because I'm going to be sharing lots of incredible tips with you. Pay close attention, because any one of the tips I'm going to give you could literally change your life, and you absolutely do not want to miss it. So if you're a concerned, caring parent and you want to experience a transformation in your child's school performance and exam results, this is vital for you to hear. Now, you might be wondering, if this information is so good, why am I sharing it with you for free? Well, here's the reason. I realized that sharing what I know with people and seeing them experience more quickly what they have dreamt of for their child's education is where my passion lies. I know I cannot help everyone in the world get to that dream, but one thing I can do is provide some assistance to help parents get their children there more efficiently. That's why I promise you that what you'll discover over the next 15 minutes is going to absolutely get you and your child on the road to the results that you desire. Okay, let's get started with a little bit about my background. Coming from an ordinary working family and attending one of the toughest secondary schools in North London, I've had a deep frustration with the school system for a long time, and I used to feel like I was being shortchanged. I wanted to excel and do well, and I knew I had the potential to, but my school was under-resourced, the classes were overcrowded, most of the children were disruptive, and the teachers were overstretched, to the point that it was difficult to aim for the top grades to get myself ahead in life and into my dream university. But through hard work, perseverance, and through the help and assistance of regular Saturday school tuition, I managed to get 12 A stars at GCSE level and later on 2 A stars, 1 A and 1 B at A level. I realized that anything is possible through dedication, discipline, and, lucky as I was, through the love of a supportive, aspirational family. As for today, I have just graduated from the London School of Economics with a grade of 68. I believe no young person with the potential to excel should be denied the opportunity to chase and fulfill their dreams. So my passion and heart lies in trying to inspire young people to work hard and to think big. If I can help even one child and their family, that is the most rewarding feeling. Okay, now that you know about me, let's get into what you're going to discover today. Today, we're going to cover how you can boost your child's discipline and motivation levels, and the importance of making time to diagnose your child's problem, and finally, the need to seek expert advice from competent special education consultants who can support you and steer you in the direction that your child needs. Now, I have a certain amount of time with you, around 15 minutes. I'm going to give you all I can during our time together. My number one goal here is to really help you succeed. So I'll give you all that I can while we're together, and I'll also show you, if you're interested, how you can go further with some additional resources. That's my promise to you. So let's get started. First of all, let's talk about boosting your child's discipline and motivation levels. Now, you want to create an enthused youngster who is engaged in what they are studying and has a sense of self-discipline. A self-starter, as some like to call them. And why do you want this? Well, there are numerous benefits to instill this attitude in your child. The best way to do this is twofold. Firstly, the importance of discipline can be shown by demonstrating the value of starting early and practicing regularly when preparing for exams. The method of studying little but often and doing this in the long term has proven to be most effective. This way, you can show your child that panic is avoided in the run-up to exams. as Abraham Lincoln famously said, "Give me 6 hours to chop down a tree and I will spend the first 4 sharpening the axe." So, practice makes perfect, and so does starting early. Secondly, motivation can be boosted by enhancing the environment that your child studies in. Psychologists have found that this can be done by offering nurture and support whenever a child needs help with work. This includes asking your son or daughter if they need help and telling them that you would be more than happy to help them, even if they do not themselves ask for it. This shows your child that you care. He or she feels supported and is therefore more likely to be confident and work harder. So teamwork makes the dream work. Also, rather than punishing your child to stir up motivation, an enthused young person can be encouraged just by letting your son or daughter know that you are there for them, that you are willing to help them, and by showing them the value of early preparation and frequent practice. Now, let's talk about making time to diagnose your child's problem. What this means is setting aside time to sit down with your child and pin down areas of your child's schoolwork that he or she is particularly struggling with. Why is this important? Well, this is so important because unless you know what the problem is, you do not know what the solution is. So without a diagnosis, there is no effective treatment. In setting aside time to sit down with your son or daughter to pin down the problem they are having with their work, and in coming up with a bespoke solution, you are showing your child how straightforward it can be to deal with a problem. It requires 4 steps. Step 1, identify the issue. Step 2, come up with a constructive solution together. Step 3, implement the solution with patience and consistency. Step 4, review your progress and evaluate the progress you have made so far. Now, this way, you empower your child to embrace their problem-solving skills. This can boost a child's belief in their own ability to deal with their problems, and it also gives them the support they need from you to do so. Finally, I'm going to talk to you a bit about seeking specialist expert advice to guide you along the way. Now, it can be very helpful to seek out guidance from competent, reputable teachers and specialist education consultants who have both the experience in the field and a proven track record for success. Why? Well, this is beneficial for several reasons. You can gain knowledge into the latest workings of the education system and what is out there that could benefit your child that you may be unaware of. Also, it can steer you in the right direction depending on what your child needs and what your child is struggling with. It can guide you and advise you on coming up with tailor-made solutions for your child, so your son or daughter can attain the grades that he or she needs more efficiently and quickly. Doing this helps you ensure that any solution you seek is one which is conducted by experts who can prove a track record of results that they have produced for other children. This way, making a difference for your child is in experienced hands. So, just to recap, you want to bolster your child's discipline and motivation levels. You want to make the time to diagnose your child's problem with his or her work. And you'd want to consult specialist education experts to get advice and insight from an experienced source. Now, I promised earlier that I would give you real information, and I've done that. And now, after hearing everything that we've talked about, you might be thinking, Esma, I love what you're talking about, but how can I get this result quickly and easily? Well, you do have some options. And imagine how you'd feel if you no longer had to deal with the prospect of your child underachieving at school, suffering from low confidence and demotivation, and possibly even exam failure. Imagine what it would be like to put each and every one of those challenges into the past where they belong. Well, you don't have to imagine any longer. You can pick up the phone and call us now on 0207 112 4832 to speak to myself or one of our other experienced academic specialist advisors. You can have the incredible feeling of watching your child flourish and transform his or her performance at school now. So pick up the phone and call us now on 0207 112 4832. Take action on what you have discovered today. You can combat underachievement and banish underperformance. Just decide to make it happen. Thank you so much again for spending time with me here today. Goodbye.